Understanding the weather. Short questions answered in 30 to 40 words each. What is weather and how does it differ from climate? Weather refers to the atmospheric conditions at a specific place and time, such as temperature, humidity, and wind. Climate, on the other hand, refers to the long term average of weather conditions over an extended period in a particular region. What are the elements of weather? The major elements of weather include temperature, humidity, atmospheric pressure, wind, and precipitation. These elements interact with each other to determine the daily weather conditions in a particular area. How is temperature measured? Temperature is measured using a thermometer which can be calibrated in Celsius or Fahrenheit. It records the heat in the atmosphere and helps in understanding weather patterns like hot or cold days. Explain how humidity affects the weather. Humidity refers to the amount of moisture in the air. High humidity makes the air feel warmer and uncomfortable, while low humidity can make the air feel cooler. Humidity also plays a role in precipitation. How is wind speed measured? Wind speed is measured using an anemometer which records the movement of air in kilometers or miles per hour. It helps in forecasting storms, cyclones, and other weather conditions that are influenced by wind. What are the different types of precipitation? Precipitation includes rainfall, snow, sleet, and hail. These occur when moisture in the air condenses and falls to the ground. The type of precipitation depends on temperature and atmospheric conditions. How does atmospheric pressure affect the weather? Atmospheric pressure refers to the weight of the air above us. High pressure usually brings clear skies and calm weather, while low pressure is associated with cloudy skies, storms, and rainfall due to rising air. What is a rain gauge and how does it work? A rain gauge is a simple instrument used to measure the amount of precipitation that falls in a specific area. It collects rainwater. The level of water in the gauge indicates the amount of rainfall in millimeters. How do clouds form? Clouds form when warm, moist air rises and cools. As the air cools, water vapor condenses into tiny droplets, forming clouds. The type of cloud formed depends on the temperature, humidity, and altitude. What is the role of weather satellites? Weather satellites monitor cloud patterns, temperature, and atmospheric conditions from space. They help meteorologists track weather systems such as storms, cyclones, and precipitation to predict future weather conditions. What is a cyclone and how does it form? A cyclone is a large rotating weather system with low pressure at its center. It forms over warm ocean waters where warm air rises and creates a rotating storm. Cyclones bring heavy rain, winds, and can cause damage. What is the use of a barometer? A barometer measures atmospheric pressure. It helps predict changes in weather. A falling barometer indicates approaching bad weather like a storm, while rising pressure typically signals fair weather. Explain the term dew point. The dew point is the temperature at which air becomes saturated with moisture and condensation begins to form. When air reaches this temperature, water vapor in the air turns into tiny water droplets. What is the importance of weather forecasting? Weather forecasting provides valuable information about future weather conditions. It helps in planning agricultural activities, travel, and disaster management. Accurate forecasts can also warn people about impending storms and severe weather conditions. How does wind affect the weather? Wind moves air masses, helping distribute heat and moisture across the earth. It can influence weather patterns by bringing warm or cold air, causing temperature changes, and also plays a role in precipitation and storm formation. How does a wind vane work? A wind vane is used to determine wind direction. It is shaped in a way that allows it to rotate freely with the wind. The direction in which the vane points shows the direction the wind is coming from. What are weather stations and what do they do? Weather stations are equipped with instruments to measure various weather elements such as temperature, humidity, wind speed, and atmospheric pressure. They collect data which is used for weather forecasting and research. What is the role of a hygrometer in weather monitoring? A hygrometer measures the humidity or moisture content in the air. It helps to determine the level of humidity, which plays a crucial role in the weather prediction, especially in determining the likelihood of rainfall. What does a weather report include? A weather report includes information on temperature, humidity, wind speed, precipitation, and atmospheric pressure. It also provides a forecast about upcoming weather conditions like rain, storms, or sunshine. How does the wind influence weather patterns? Wind is responsible for moving air masses around the globe, which influences weather patterns. It can bring cold air from the polar region to warm air from the tropics, affecting temperatures and weather conditions in different areas. Thank you very much.